Most new mansions look better on a drone shot than in real life. Old mansions do the opposite. They look decent outside, then you walk in and it hits. That difference comes from how they're built. Old mansions are built for movement. There's always a sequence: gate, path, entrance, hallway. Each part slows things down a bit. You don't see everything instantly. New mansions, that front door opens and the whole house is visible in one frame. Kitchen, living room, pool view. Looks great on Instagram, feels flat after 5 minutes. No transition, just everything at once. Second thing is materials. Old mansions use stuff that changes over time. Stone with variation, wood with grain, metal that darkens. Nothing looks identical. Even small imperfections add texture. Modern mansions go the opposite direction. Big flat panels, perfect edges, clean surfaces. It looks sharp at first, but there's nothing to discover. After a while, every wall starts feeling the same. And when something gets damaged, it doesn't age. It just looks off. Third thing is detail. Old mansions have work that serves no real function. Carved edges, shaped ceilings, custom railings. Nobody needed to do that. That's the point. Time was spent on things that don't improve performance, just presents. New builds remove all of that. Everything gets simplified. Straight lines, minimal joints, fewer elements. Cleaner, faster, easier to build, but also easier to forget. There's nothing to look at twice. Next is scale. Old mansions control it properly. Not every room is big. You move from tighter spaces into larger ones, low ceilings into high ones. That contrast creates impact. Modern layouts go fully open. One giant space doing everything. Kitchen, dining, living, all merged. It looks big, but it feels repetitive. Sound travels everywhere. Privacy disappears. Without contrast, size stops meaning anything. Another big difference is how views are handled. Old mansions frame them. A window at the end of a hallway, a garden revealed from a specific angle. You don't see everything immediately. New mansions usually just remove the wall. Full glass, full exposure. The view is there, but there's no control. Too much light, less focus, no privacy. It turns something special into background noise. Then there's identity. Old mansions reflect where they're built. Materials match the region, design matches the climate. They look like they belong there. Modern mansions follow a global formula: glass, concrete, neutral tones. Same structure in different countries. It works everywhere, but it doesn't connect to anything. Last thing is aging. Old mansions improve with time.
Modern finishes don't do that. They stay perfect or they fall apart visually. There's no transition phase. A small scratch on stone blends in. A small scratch on a glossy white panel looks like a mistake. That difference changes how the space feels over time. One becomes more comfortable, the other becomes harder to maintain. So people start protecting the house instead of living in it. That kills the whole point. Another thing that doesn't get talked about is sound. Old mansions absorb it. Thick walls, layered materials, separate rooms. Sound stays where it's supposed to stay. You can have 2 different conversations in 2 different rooms and neither leaks into the other. Modern mansions are mostly open and reflective. Hard surfaces everywhere, sound bounces. One noise spreads across the entire space. It feels louder, sharper, less controlled. That alone makes a place feel less calm. Then there's lighting. Old mansions don't flood everything with light. They create pockets of it. Some areas are bright, others are softer, there's contrast. Light feels placed, not just added. Clear, but not memorable. Another difference is how movement feels inside the house. Old mansions guide it. You turn corners, pass through doors, shift directions. The layout forces interaction with the space. Thin profiles, neutral tones, less presence. It fits the design, but it doesn't anchor the room. So the space feels bigger, but also emptier. Nothing really holds it down. Put all of this together, and it's not about old versus new. It's about depth versus surface. Old mansions build layers over time. Materials, layout, light, sound, all working together. New mansions often reduce everything to a clean visual, sharp, clear, immediate. But once that first impression passes, there's not much left to discover. That's the real difference. One gets better the longer you stay, the other peaks in the first 10 seconds.